might have depression or know somebody who's suffering. We're told that depression is just a chemical imbalance managed by pills and medications. And while medication works for many, there's a growing curiosity in the potential of plant medicines. This is not about replacing professional help. It's about supporting your mind and body naturally with plants people have trusted for centuries. St. John's Wort, for example, for centuries people trusted this humble herb to lift their spirits, but modern medicine is not convinced. Could a plant really stand alongside powerful antidepressants? Researchers began to test St. John's Wort rigorously, and the results are impressive. A landmark review of 29 clinical trials found that this golden flowered herb wasn't just folklore. It actually boosted serotonin and dopamine, our feel-good chemicals. It also reduces inflammation, which is a key brain marker in depression. They found St. John's Wort to be significantly more effective than a placebo, that's a sugar pill, nothing in it other than sugar, and as effective as the traditional antidepressants, often with fewer side effects. But the journey wasn't simple. Scientists uncovered that St. John's Wort isn't perfect. It interacts strongly with many medications, including antidepressants, of course, birth control, blood thinners, and HIV medications. It can also cause sensitivity to sunlight and digestive issues. Yet despite these problems, St. John's Wort has emerged as a real option, especially for mild to moderate depression. But like all powerful medicines, St. John's Wort must be respected and carefully managed and used under professional guidance. Another option is Ashwagandha. Over 3,000 years ago in India, people faced the same challenges we do today, believe it or not. Stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. They turned to a plant whose name translates as the strength of a horse. So you can imagine Ashawanda, the strength of a horse. And could this ancient plant, used long before modern medicine existed, help us to overcome depression today? Researchers decided to test this age-old wisdom. In 2012, a groundbreaking study published in the Indian Journal of Psychological Medicine showed something extraordinary. Ashwagandha helps to regulate cortisol levels, reducing oxidative stress in the brain, which is linked to depressive symptoms. Ashwagandha has promising research for stress and anxiety, which can help with depression, but more specific depression studies are needed. But like every powerful herb, Ashwagandha isn't without its complexities. It can affect thyroid function and interact with sedatives, so you need to be careful. It's also advised to avoid during pregnancy unless under medical supervision. Some people even experience mild stomach upset. Yet despite these cautions, Ashwagandha's power to gently lift our mood, restore energy and improve sleep, and boost our resilience is undeniable. Ashwagandha has become a trusted plant medicine, especially for those navigating anxiety, burnout, or stress-driven depression. Sometimes the wisdom we seek isn't found in new discoveries, but hidden in remedies nature provided thousands of years ago. Next, we have a plant that grows in the harsh, icy landscapes of Siberia. A resilient plant that thrives under impossible conditions. The ancient Vikings used it before battle, believing it gave them extraordinary strength and clarity. That plant is Rhodiola. Could a plant, once trusted by warriors, hold the key to battling modern-day burnout, exhaustion, or depression? Scientists began to dig deeper. In a groundbreaking study in 2009 in the Nordic Journal of Psychiatry, they revealed Rhodiola's real potential. Participants who took the extract experienced fewer depressive symptoms, and they had reduced emotional instability and had better sleep. It works by modulating serotonin and dopamine and by reducing cortisol, the stress hormone. It also improves cognitive and emotional function. A 2017 meta-analysis in Phytomedicine Journal reinforced these findings, confirming that Rhodiola significantly reduces fatigue and stress with powerful antidepressant-like effects. Of course, limitations exist, and they include the fact that most research has been done in small groups of people. Also, this energizing herb has a powerful edge. Sometimes it can be too powerful for some people. For example, rhodiola can be overstimulating, potentially disrupting sleep if taken late in the evening. It also carries warnings for those with bipolar disorder, as it might trigger their symptoms. It can also lower blood sugar or blood pressure, so you need to be careful. Still, when used wisely, rhodiola transforms lives, lifting the fog of burnout, sharpening concentration, and energizing both the mind and the body, providing especially powerful protection against depression, which is rooted in exhaustion. Remember, the key to thriving isn't found in simply enduring. It's in embracing nature's own resilience. Now let's explore another option. Picture a field of vibrant purple flowers, gently swaying under the sun in southern France. For generations, people believed just breathing in the scent of these flowers could soothe troubled minds. This timeless flower is lavender. Could something as simple as an aroma ease anxiety and lift us out of depression? Well, modern science decided to test this fragrant folklore. In 2013, researchers published a study in the International Journal of Psychiatry in Clinical Practice, showing lavender oil capsules having a real measurable impact on anxiety-related depression. In 2012, another study found that lavender aromatherapy significantly boosts mood in postpartum mothers struggling emotionally. Lavender works by increasing GABA activity. It calms the nervous system, slowing the heart rate and easing restlessness. It also protects the nervous system from stress-induced damage caused by inflammation. Lavender isn't without its cautions. It can occasionally cause allergic reactions or skin irritation, particularly when used externally, topically. At high doses, it may lead to drowsiness or interact with sedatives, and it's best avoided in children with certain hormone sensitivities. Despite these gentle cautions, lavender helps to restore emotional balance, reduce anxiety, and gently guides the restless mind back to good sleep, making it a powerful ally against depression. Lavender reminds us that the simple gifts of nature often carry profound healing if we pause long enough to breathe them in. Next is a spice known to lift our mood. In ancient Persia, a tiny flower held secrets more valuable than gold. People risked their lives traveling across continents for its vibrant red threads, believing it could lift their spirits and heal their hearts. This precious herb is saffron. Could a spice, valued more historically than its weight in gold, truly hold the power to ease modern-day depression? Intrigued scientists began rigorous tests, and in a remarkable 2013 meta-analysis published in Human Psychopharmacology Journal, saffron extract matched the effectiveness of popular antidepressants like Prozac for mild to moderate depression. Another study in 2014 confirmed significant mood improvement with just 30 milligrams of saffron daily. Saffron acts similarly to antidepressants like fluoxetine by inhibiting serotonin reuptake. It also works by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain. Yet saffron's rarity comes with complications. It's one of the most expensive spices, often diluted with cheap substitutes. At high doses, it's actually toxic, and pregnant women must avoid it entirely because of its uterine stimulating effects. Despite these issues, saffron's healing potential has clearly endured. With careful sourcing and modest doses, it genuinely increases serotonin availability, gently restoring emotional balance and lifting the clouds of depression. Remember, the remedy we seek isn't merely medicine. It's a reminder that the small things can have incredible power. So why do herbs help with depression? Depression is complex, rooted in chemistry, trauma, lifestyle, society. Herbs like these don't fix it, but they do support your system in reducing inflammation, boosting neurotransmitters, and calming your stress response. They also help you feel more like yourself again, more natural, more relaxed, more optimistic, more hopeful. Remember, before trying any herbal remedies, especially if you're on medications or pregnant, you need to talk to a qualified practitioner or your medical doctor. Herbs will work best as part of a holistic plan that involves exercise, movement, therapy, better sleep, social connection, self-compassion. If you're struggling with depression, know this: you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you, and you're not alone. Nature has gentle tools to help you. Drop a comment. Have you tried any of these herbs? And what has helped you through the dark days? Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber to the Botanical Mind, and follow for more ways, more natural ways to support your well-being. Thanks for watching. See you in a video very soon.